Oh my word, we are late, but doesn't matter. No. No, I'm happy to say it does not matter that we are late as hell. Because we have made a practice of being late as hell. So that means being late as hell, we are now on time. We are now on time. We're just going to upload all of these. The multiple places. Hello, Brian Hunter. How are you doing today? I see people are in Twitch chat. Let me pop out YouTube chat. Hello, Starry-Eyed. Hello, Kolos. Hello, Dark Andoras, Cecil, Mothman Gerald, Silver Gravity. Welcome, everybody. I got my nails done. Look at what a pretty little lad I am. I do enjoy berries and cream. I almost said barrels and cream. What requires such aggressive positivity? We're going to be playing avatar drafting. And on any day but today, I hate avatar drafting. Today, I love drafting avatar because positivity is the key to victory. On this day, positivity is the key to victory. I love how the schedule says today, says drafting for today, and tilt drafting for tomorrow for the inevitable coming rage. No, 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 no. All positivity. Aegis Athene, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. Hi, boss. Just picked up my nephew from school. Saw a clean whiteboard and thought of you. Also cute nails. God. That was a great burn. We're remaining positive about everything. Irish Rager, thank you for the Prime sub for the 4th month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. Yeah, you're gonna be positively furious? No shot. No shot. Jameson, thank you for the 100 bits via dinosaur. You know what? Let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. I think, so we have a draft. We have the draft that has tilted me the most, actually, is our most successful draft to date. Or I think this is tied with Oops All Earthbending for our most successful draft to date. Cecil Alucard, thank you for the 200-bit cheer. Welcome back to the dog pile. Because it not today, mind you, I am ruminating on a previous emotional state I was in. It upset me so deeply to get so many wins while doing nothing right. Because this is the ally slap deck. This is the, we just picked every card that said ally on it, and we were like, sure, go. So we're going to be playing, we're going to finish out that deck, and then we're going to get into the next draft. I am going to, we are going to hit the manual ad break. King Cow, thank you for gifting 10 tier 1 subs. Welcome to Dog Heaven, my friend. If you were not collateraled by King Cow's amazing generosity, get laser beamed with advertisements. What about Avatar Draft actually tilts you out? Soulstorming, again, what's not tilting me today, but what has historically tilted me, let me go to the appropriate slideshow, is the whole time that I am doing Avatar Draft, I feel consumed by the illusion of choice. I think these two graphics do a pretty clear job of explaining that. But consumed by the illusion of choice. And what I mean by that is there's like a clear Azorius Flyers archetype that's pretty difficult to nail down, but if you get all the bombs for it, sure, it's great. After that, just head empty picking anything in the pack that says Earthbending, or head empty anything in the pack that says Ally is a surefire way to get a deck that will run most people over. And then there's a lot of cool stuff. There is so much cool stuff in the deck. There are so many interesting synergies in the deck, or in the set, that feel impossible to play with, because if you draft those and your deck is anything but perfect, you can actually refer to this graphic a little bit for this. If your deck is anything but perfect, you just get run roughshod over by the people who have gone like, oh, what if I just picked everything that says Earthbending? Oh, what if I just picked everything that says Ally? And so when you're stuck when you are stuck in the economy loop of MTG Arena where gems are super important, it feels really bad. Like I feel like I'm operating against my own financial interest if I pick the card that is interesting or looks fun to play with, and it's not, I can't just be like, oh, well, I'll sacrifice gems to have a good time, because the having a good time is me going 0-3 to earthbending decks. So that is what has historically, not today, but on days that are not today, what has tilted me out. And then even when we do oops all ally decks or oops all earthbending decks, there was one game we played where I was like, oh no, oh god, they've played the higher tier ally than I have. It's all over. We're cooked. It's done. Irish Rager's asking, Maldhound, how do you feel about that Commander Takesy Backsy being final at the pinnacle of pro Magic play? What are we talking about? Is there drama? Did somebody ask for a Takesy Backsy at the World Championship? What are you talking about right now, Irish? What are you saying to me? Do I have drama to farm for a video? Can I beat... Hold on, who's the guy that does that? It's like Attack on Cardboard, right? The like, did he cheat video? Can I beat this man to the punch? Can I beat this man to the punch real quick? Dude, Davy Jones, you think you need a nap? I need a nap. We got our kittens to cuddle with us in bed last night. It was amazing. We barely slept. Yeah, what's the free Magic Reddit going hard right now on it? I mean, we're not giving them any airtime. We're not giving them any airtime. But what is the... Seth Manfield, it was totally fine. The judges were cool with it. The opponent was cool with it. Yeah, but isn't there somebody you forgot to ask? That's somebody being me, your local content creator who wants ad revenue? Hold on. Yeah, this'll do. So Seth Manfield, and it was totally fine. Judges were cool, opponent was cool. Isn't there somebody you forgot to ask, dipshit? Every single one of us. Everybody. What about them? What about them? What about them? What about them? Isn't there somebody you forgot about? We didn't consent to whatever thing happened that we can now make up a problem around. Did you ask Olivia? I don't think you did. Did you ask... Marshall Sutcliffe? I don't think you did. Did you ask Veggie Wagon? Or my brother? Be better. Be better, Seth Mansfield. Oh, is it... Okay, so tried to counter an uncounterable thing and took the counter back to hand, right? I mean, that's the type of thing I forgive all the time. I could totally understand why somebody would not let that slide. I'm glad they let that slide, because that is like... that is low-key sucker shit if you, like, push the issue on that. Hey Maul, if you had to make a Universes Beyond set for something not in the game, what IP would you choose and what would you make the theme? It would 100% be Bleach, and it would be like transforming equipments. It was uncounterable because it was Cavern of Souls naming a creature type, so it was also pretty unclear. Okay, yeah. He also tried to cast Boomerang Basics. Opponent let it resolve because the guy would deck himself and lose. He realized that and asked the judge to take the action back. That one's a little bit crazy. That one's a little bit... I guess it depends. Like if you put a misplay on the stack and you pass priority and your opponent passes priority, I think you get fucked. Is that what happened? Or was it like he put it on the stack and then the opponent got halfway through saying like, yeah, it's fine, and he was like, oh wait, oh fuck, oh god. But did he like do the spell and then was like, wait, judge, I've shat my pants. Judge? He put it on the stack, opponent said yes, he took a moment, then realized. He didn't take the monument back to hand and didn't resolve any triggers cast by the card. Okay, I can see that's another, like... Mauled, you gotta get the clip live reaction. I'm not live reacting to this. I refuse. I'm remaining positive today. We are not... I do not have to drama... Say it with me, chat. I have not fallen off so far that I have to drama farm on a Monday. We drama farm on Tuesdays like adults with financial stabilities. Okay? We drama farm on Tuesday like people whose careers are not in shambles. Anyway, we're gonna do a round of... I'm gonna do a round of Is It Phoenix to warm up my brain. Drama farming on Mondays is free money. It's old news on Tuesday. Right, but we can't look desperate for free money. We can't look desperate for free money. We're not tilting. We're remaining positive. We're remaining positive all Monday. Starry-eyed, thank you for the 100-bit cheers. Still no Guy Hammer glue deck list, you harlot. That's true, I do need to do that. I have a million things I need to do. And instead I'm here with you all. Mauled, I like your new room background. You seem more, I don't know, cozy than your blank, white content creator prison cell. Yeah, I would say it's a little bit more cozy. Maul, did you talk about drama farms? Did you know that Quartering used to be an MTG creator before he became a right-wing talking head who pissed his pants in his basement? No, I did not know that. But I know very little about other content creators. Oh, I want to keep this hand. There's a land. There's a land. There's a land coming up. If we get a fucking second land, this is the greatest Phoenix hand that has ever existed. Gotta make sure your brain is warmed up to eat their tempo. Oh my god, the second land's here. Hell yes. Call me Scott, the way I'm so bacula. Gravity, the post-it wall just still has to be moved over. It's in the other house still. We're not fully moved in. Anubian, yes. I'm playing Phoenix to warm up my brain. God, I'm gonna greed so hard. I'm gonna be... it's game one. It doesn't matter if I'm greedy here. I'm gonna be a greedy little bitch here. They're playing caves. I can be greedy. They're playing caves. I can be greedy. Oh, I'm gonna lose the game. Oh my god, they're gonna fucking get me. Wait a minute. I should pick lock first. I mean, I'm almost definitely playing River Glide instead of whatever they're doing. Sure, I'll take the instant speed thing. No? Okay, let me... Come on. Thank you. Hello, Ginger friend. Welcome back to the stream. So do you think there's any reason for someone who hasn't played Magic in literal years to play Arena? Will I just get my back blown out on loop? Yes, but that can be worth it depending on what you like to do on the weekends. And also... So the reason I would say to play Arena is to get a feel for what the tempo of Magic is like now if you want to get back into Commander. Because if you just jump back into Commander, even though the bracket system has been very helpful, there's going to be a lot of misunderstandings about like what what strategies are good? How efficient is removal nowadays? How crazy are like the threats and combos, because stuff has been crept so much over the years. And so I think Arena, you can play Arena for free. The economy in Arena does suck donkey balls, but you can play it and you can get cards and you can do stuff without having to spend real life money on it. What in God's name is being done to me by this deck? I am being hassled. I don't have a land to do like a crazy VV turn. Fuck it. I won't even need the Otawara. I won't even need the goddamn Otawara. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be totally fine. Nothing bad has ever happened to the Kennedys. Get this chump blocker out of my face right now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing bad has ever happened to the Kennedys. I've been watching a lot of Magic stuff recently. It's been wild to see. Just don't want to drop 20k to be able to get wins or whatever. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, like, Arena is good for that. Especially if you want to do Brawl, which is, like, 1v1 Diet Commander. You can get a Brawl deck together on Arena in, like, a couple weeks of free playing and have a deck that you enjoy, and you will get your your black blown out. You will get your back blown out regularly. But, like, you'll be able to play with cards you like, and it won't cost a bunch of money. King Cow, thank you for gifting a sub. Welcome back to Dog Heaven, my friend, for the second time this stream. We're going to do one more, because we did not even really play. Oh, yeah, and there's a bunch of redeem codes. Yeah. Half, I'm doing Pioneer to warm my brain up, because we have an active draft that we have been doing, and I don't just want to dive into it. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, Corey Steel Cutters. Am I getting thought seized right now? Okay, whatever. Take one of the Steel Cutters. That's fine. Do your worst. I didn't mulligan for a reason. Enters tapped. That's tempo, by the way, right there. 20 to 18. They're cooked now. No! My other Steel Cutter! Alright, 20 to 16. I'm technically winning. These are just now fuel for Treasure Cruise. Brother! I need Lightning Axe because this deck is gonna resolve Shieldred against me. Who's mainboarding Go Blank? No. Shoot. Okay, but the third Steel Cutter's here. What kind of absolute free... Oh my god, I'm getting hit with Graveyard Hate Game 1. Whatever, man, yeah. Get the child out of here. We don't need the child where we're going. King Cow, thank you for gifting a sub. Welcome back to Dog Heaven, my friend. I mean, there's Mono Black Control Voice of Madness. It's just been... I am amazed that I am seeing... Because this type of control is wildly ineffective against everybody that is not Phoenix. So this is like the type of, I would like to lose most of my games, but I would like to win the Phoenix matchup incredibly hard, which is a very, very funny thing for me to see. Oh, I had to... Yeah, okay, that's game. GG's. Yeah, we are... Alright, we've won one and we've lost one, and we made the correct decisions at every point. So now I am mentally prepared to go back to this Bant draft deck. We'll be drafting a new deck today, Sigma. We're finishing with this one, but we're 4-2, and so I didn't want to log in, like... I didn't want to log in not in Magic mode and then start yapping and then just punt the game. Show Dog Collectibles, I was doing Pioneer to warm up. Now we are doing avatar drafting. Hey, what's up, Tuner? Dude, I want to play Izzet again. I love the 6-mana Niv that unfortunately goes infinite in most decks. That's the guy I'm always cutting. I wish I didn't have to, but he goes infinite so easily. Yo, boss, random question, but when you said clue payoff equals bad on the last custom stream and during my last roast, does that apply to cards that make clues, cards that have synergy with clues, or anything that says the word clue on it is automatically dog water that should never be considered? Yes to everything. That's also very not a random question, considering your deck with all of the cute clue synergies. I would say if the payoff is making clues, it is immediately suspect. If the payoff is benefiting from having lots of clues, those should probably get cut because you cut all the cards that make clues. There will be more XCOM streams, yes. I don't think I can keep this. I do nothing. Turn 1, I do nothing. Turn 2, I island cycle. Turn 3, I cycle of renewal. It would be nothing until, no board presence until turn 4. And then I could play Kyoshi Warriors. That's really bad. Yeah. Okay, I have the best ally in the game. Okay, I have to get rid of one of these, which hurts. Wow. Earth Kingdom Soldier, my beloved, you're gonna go. Because I have a handful of ally slop. I can't turn that down. I can't turn down a handful of allyship. Oh my god, and is it Lessons deck? Please don't be functional. If you're functional, I'll cry. Positively. I will cry with positivity. No! How do you even have that, dude? Oh, I want to hold this guy for a turn. Yeah, I think I cycle one of these. Oh, hello, little miss. Oh, hello, other little miss. My kitties are climbing me. I swear to God, kitties, if you step on the keyboard, and you make me do something I don't want to do, we're gonna have a discussion. I love you. Oh my God, they have Dragonfly Swarm too? I think there's an argument to have just done Cycle of Renewal here, because I'm about to get cooked in half by this Lessons deck. The Card Lounge, thank you for reaching a 7-stream streak. I appreciate you coming by the dog park today. Why are you picking? Oh my God, they got the parrot too. Oh my God. I think I have to Cycle of Renewal here. Because I need to guarantee that I have Moose Lion, because otherwise I'm just getting pecked to death by flyers. I could maybe make this guy a 4/4, but this guy being a 4/4 is not a big enough threat. We don't have to thin the deck. We have to get a giant elk cat here. If they hit me with the Idlequentia, I was considering a snap concede. if I was hit with Idlequentia. So I'm down to 10 already. Oh boy. Okay, see, and we were gonna miss the... I only ask about clues because I always thought a clue deck could be a thing. A food deck can be good. Why are clues doomed to failure? So clue deck can be a thing, but clue deck, much like food deck, highly parasitic. There are extremely few engines and payoffs that I would sprinkle in if the entire deck was not based around artifact tokens and clues specifically. Clues tend to trick way more people. Clues tend to trick way more people than food decks do, because a food token in a vacuum is just, oh, 3 life in a commander game? I don't care. But clues tantalize people. Clues are, oh my god, this could be this could be card draw. Oh, that's probably worth playing. Oh my god, and then I'm so tired, dude. This is the stuff people tell me is high. Like, these cards are so cute, and that's the only thing maintaining my good mood right now. There was 0 agency at any point during that game. Let's go straight back into the mines. King Cow, thank you for gifting a sub to Shade. Shady17? Welcome back to Dog Heaven. You stabilize here unless they quench you, dude? Yeah, Jason, are you sure about that? Somebody dropped an RFK fact in here too. Good morning, everybody. Today's news, the vaccine board for the CDC that RFK Jr. removed the entirety of this June, removed the recommendation for hepatitis B vaccines in newborns. Holy fuck, dude. King Gal, thank you for gifting us up to Leprechaun Hatred. Alright, what's this? Earthbender Ascension. We are sabotaged by our very first rare. I guess Earthbend, it says Earthbend on it. We're certainly not drafting Master Paku. Oh my god, it says Earthbend on it. Alright, we take it. We take it. That's true, it does ramp. It does ramp us. Oh, and I guess if we go all Earthbending, then we get a ton of landfall triggers. I almost have to take... Wow, were there 3 rares in this pack? Okay, I know Ty Lee is actually a super annoying card. We basically have to take Gavany Township, though. Like, we're crazy if we don't. There's plenty of other solid cards in here, but this won us so many games in the last... Yeah, the land is foul. Alright. I love making people discard. The Tiger Dillo is hopeless, I fear. Hebe's a motherfucker, especially if I'm earthbending. He fits in green-white, too. Ally Slop, Combat Trick, Bad Removal. Re-Ink Designs, thank you for the 10 months in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. Yeah, I think we go Panda. Somebody begin singing about broads in Atlanta. Sup, Maul, did you hear about the League drama? They're apparently taking lore from other games and using it for their stuff. People are calling it myth robbing. I feel like you're making a throbbing joke. Can you elaborate on this? I've never thought League's lore was deep enough that you could even consider it... that you would even consider them having taken it from somewhere else. Re-Ink Designs, thank you for the 500-bit cheer. Myth Robin, my penis. God. Thank you, Goat. This is either the Boulder or Badger Mole. I haven't played with the Boulder yet. He's an uncommon, so he's probably really good. The Boulder! Alright, we're doing the Boulder. Okay, Turtle Duck, who is not very good. We are in white, so that is technically removal for us. I feel like... Now, the good draft player in me, like if Veggie were here telling me what to do, Veggie would say, you're not committed to green-white. It's pick 5 of pack 1, you idiot. Stop committing this early. And yet, all 4 of my green-white cards are so good that I think I am going to commit. And I'm going to take the removal. Gather the White Lotus, unfortunately terrible. I could take a Cycler. Ooh, Cruel Administrator, what a card. Maybe we take this in case we do have to pivot. I don't think we're about to go fully into Abzan. Red Doves, White Crows, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the Doghouse, my friend. It's probably Ally Slop. Another Gather the White Lotus. Okay, this has Earthbend on it. I will not be tricked by the Cat Owl again. I will not be tricked by the Cat Owl. Yeah, we Earthbending. Ooh, Ally Slop. Ooh, Ostrich Horse. I feel like pack 1 we gotta take this guy. Because he's just such a beefier bomb. Ooh, the Earthbending Land. Ooh, or the man who Earthbends. Ooh, this is actually... The Boulder is conflicted about what chaff to take in pick 9. I'm gonna take Rumble Arena. This thing was insane, the last game we got to play with it. Tapped Scry 1, sure. That's like, that is an effect in the game Magic the Gathering. Jongs came back around again. Alright, so we're filling our low curve with Ally Slop. And then somebody asked, I think Elegman asked, why is Allies Slop when other strategies aren't Slop? So I would say Allies and Earthbending are both Slop. Those are the 2 Slop strategies, and what I mean when I call them Slop is you genuinely do not have to have any consideration for a greater strategy other than the card having that word on it. Like, if you are trying to build a firebending deck, you are trying to build an aggro deck. We have tried forcing Fire Slop. It simply did not work. If we just take everything that says firebending on it, you do not end up with a functional deck. If you just take everything that says ally on it, you do end up with a functional deck. If you just take everything that says Earthbend on it, you do end up with a functional deck. I will sideboard this overcosted removal. Cramp, thank you for the Hydrate Redeem. Let me text my girlfriend to beg them to bring me Wawa. Yeah, sure. Fixing I'm not going to use? That sounds great. That sounds great. I mean, builds itself and plays itself. Ooh. Alright, gang. We Naya today. We Naya today. Is there anything else crazy? Is there anything else crazy I'm missing? Do my eyes deceive me? I don't think they do. Because, like, we could play this guy. Kyoshi's a shrine thing. Yeah. We're toffing it. We're toffing it. Oh, and Tari, I'm sorry I missed your personal question. Cecil Alucard, thank you for gifting a sub to Ziragear Extraordinaire. Welcome back to Dog Heaven. And King Cow, thank you for gifting one to 1979 Honda Accord. Hey boss, you mentioned your sobriety a number of times before. I'm curious if you keep alcohol in the house for cooking, like using wine in a tomato sauce or stew. We don't do that. I do not. Hold on, what's this? God, I want to be a little prick. God, I want to be a little prick. I feel like Earth Rumble is the better thing, or Seismic Sense. Either Seismic Sense or Ostrich Horse. But I think Seismic Sense is probably the better card. Because we have a lot of really good things that we don't have an early game plan for. Alright, Sparring Dummy is a 2-drop. That is all it has going for it. I think Razor Rings is better. 2-drop from... Oh, Bloodbending? Oh, hold on. Yeah, we can't pay for that. We can't pay for that. King Cow, thank you for hitting a Born Descendants. Hello, kitty. Thank you, kitty. So if we've had like alcohol in the house because Z has wanted alcohol, we do not have any ongoing alcohol in the house though. Like if we, ooh, this has broken my back. But also Earth Kingdom Soldier is a crazy veteran. I feel a little ambivalent. Thank you, baby. Cecil, thank you for hitting Okie Dokie. Okay, this guy's an ally and he big. This is a body. I kind of like Rumble Arena even more now because I have a deeper need. One, I have a deeper need for fixing. Two, I'm gonna need to scry to try to not get color fucked. Let's just do Borcupine. That's incredibly cute. I think we just take Turtle Duck as an early blocker potentially. Anyway, I will get through this. So for my sobriety, we only keep the alcohol in the house that we're gonna use immediately. So like if Z wants alcohol, we go and get whatever like amount of drinks they want right then. Ooh. I could greed out for a third Rumble Arena, but I think Kyoshi Village is the right call for like the actual colors that I need. Because I don't want to be playing... I don't want every single land I have to need to be a filter land. Oh my god. Okay, but if it's like right there... big allies who earthbend. You're going in this, you are living in the sideboard, but we are happy to have you on board. Turtle Duck, my beloved. On a scale of 1 to 10, how evil is it to play Avenger of Zendikar in Essex Fractal Bloom? It is morally correct. If you have 7 mana, you should be trying to kill people with every move you make. With every single move. Rumble Arena over Lightning Bolt is crazy. Kolos, I really think Toph is going to be the only red pip in this deck. King Cow, thank you for hitting Lumberjack Shaggy. Oh my god, our boy is back. We're going to have some rough cuts to do, and our curve is going to look heinous. Alright, Agnikella. You are fully outside of our colors. Me when the slop is allied with my desires. And a fixing land we don't even care about. Oh, I want the Badger Mole so bad, but it's Jailer. It's Jailer for sure. It's our boy. You ever drink alcohol-free stuff like 0% beer or something like that, or you don't want to at all? So I don't drink non-alcoholic beer, thankfully, because I hate the taste of alcohol. I was never somebody who just enjoyed sipping any type of anything. I drank extremely hard liquor mixed with soda to get blackout drunk as efficaciously as possible. Okay, Water Tribe Rally is a little cute, but I don't think I have enough. I do not think I have enough, like, actual ally payoffs to want to do that. Wait, King Cow says crazy good? You said you were gonna... Trust. Yeah? Trust? Alright, I'll do it. I'll trust. Water Tribe Captain's a little cute. Oh my god, colors we need. Wowza. Wowza, colors we need. I'm so happy. Give me these guys. These guys were crazy. Every game we played these guys in, they seemed pretty solid. Goon ass cards. Yeah, come on, guys. Under the leadership of Toph, we're gonna go goon all these idiots. Ooh, I like Airbender's reversal. I like removing things. King Cow, thank you for gifting another sub. Long Fang's also kind of a bitch if I earthbend a lot, but I don't think I'm earthbending crazy much. Yeah, we're gonna do good. Me when the removal is good. Give me an earthbender. Why would anyone drink something that tastes bad and doesn't satisfy them? Deep depression that you do not, a hole inside you that you do not know how to fill. That's why. Killer Launch is cute. I don't think any of these are going in the deck. King Gal, thank you for hitting Helios. Hey boss, quick question about the new Ko-Fi roast schedule. They sell out within minutes as they did in the past. Would you increase the price to try to give them more time? I am considering it, but the problem is they are already really expensive. So they sold out in 9 minutes. I'm gonna put a price freeze for at least the rest of this month. Oh god, Badger Mole's just so good. Hey, I appreciate you, Kosif. Thank you so much. Captain or Glider? You don't know Badger Mole's game? What's up, man? You don't like Badger Mole? Right, where was I? Okay, 0% alcohol and then also Ko-Fi. So there's going to be a pricing freeze. There's going to be no price increases at minimum through December. Minimum through December, we are not raising the price on the deck roast. At the end of the month, I will probably have a check-in and I will ask, does it feel better or worse that you have less time to get them, but you get to try every week? Because that's the position we're currently in with the deck roasting, is you're now going to get to try every week, but you are going to have like less than 10 minutes. You're going to have like less than 10 minutes to get one. Would it be possible to do something like if you already had a deck roast, you cannot buy one for X amount of time? That already exists. It's called capitalism. The thing preventing you from buying a deck roast right after you buy another deck roast is that there's $69 fucking. And if you have that much disposable income, I am not about to tell you shit. So anyway. Oh wow, 41 card special already. This curve is going to be pretty... We're looking a little French with this curve. I think I drop one turtle duck and I just say go. Cheese wheel, baby. Drop Rabaroo for a 3-drop. You sound crazy. I could drop Rabaroo for Water Tribe Captain. Why do we want that rabbit? What if we get stuck on plains? I don't know. Shut up. we don't even have a rabbit in the deck, you guys. You guys sound worked up. We don't even have a rabbit in the deck. Stop being crazy. Stop being crazy. So at the end of December, if it is more frustrating, if it is like still every single time we sell out in less than 10 minutes every single week, then I will consider raising the prices again. But otherwise, if it slows down. This is Vine Boomable, my lord. Why? It's an earthbending deck. We're in draft. This deck is fine. And then for Oh, for 0% stuff, I think the closest I've gotten is I've had kombucha and then learned that kombucha is like close enough to zero. Like, I don't know. Kombucha is non-alcoholic, but it's technically like 0 point whatever percent. And I found out about that after drinking a kombucha, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. All right, yeah, whatever, man. I don't care. Jay Arlington, thank you very much for the raid. You have come at the end of us building a Naya Toph draft deck. Let me hit you with the shout out, goat. I hope you're having a good stream, my friend. So I've had kombucha while sober, and I am not of the belief that kombucha breaks sobriety. Now, if I was drinking like 8 kombuchas a day to try to extract any number of alcohol from the kombucha, right, or like they make hard kombucha. I'm not drinking that, obviously. Do you trade? I actually used to. I dabbled in options trading for a while and lost a few $1,000s and stopped doing it immediately. At some point, you should roast my Henzi deck. No cheap creatures. Oh, hell yes. Absolutely, yes, we can do that. Oh, I gamble as well. Thank you, Noob. Thank you, Noob, for supporting me in my time of need. I think this deck's going to go the distance. And I think if it doesn't, I'm going to beg King Cow to donate even more subs to Tilt Draft again. Does that mean you don't use soy sauce in food? I'm pretty sure it has a small amount of alcohol in it. I did not know that. I do use soy sauce. I am not, I am sober in the sense that I am not drinking alcoholic beverages. I am not like I am not checking food labels for things that might have transient amounts of alcohol in them. Okay, this is like the God's honest perfect hand for us, sure. Me when I play a fixing land. Why don't you drink? I'm very good at it. Is the main thing to consider. I don't want to get rid of any of these, but I love, even though Kyoshi Warrior is the best card, they are my least favorite of the things in my hand. But that would be the entirety of the answer is I'm extremely, extremely good at drinking, and I will not stop ever, and I will destroy my life in the quest for more alcohol. My father also died from, I think he technically died from a collapsed lung, but like part of the reason he was in and out of the hospital all the time was extreme liver damage from drinking all the time. Whoa, wait a minute. I can't stop that with Earth Kingdom Jailer. Hold on. That's not, I kept Master Piandao in here. What is wrong with me? Dude, wherefore are I? All right, whatever. Get jailed on, bro. I'm jailing the pirates. Oh no, their clue synergies are going. You play cards IRL? I learned how to play poker when I was a kid at summer camp, and I've played some card games throughout my life, yeah. I don't play a lot though. Oh my god, they fire bent me. Please don't lightning bolt me. Whatever, get Earth Kingdom, actually. Oh, you are fresh. Oh, you are too fresh by half, sir. Oh, not poker like what you're playing now. Yes, all the time. I play plenty of Commander. I go to like drafts and pre-releases and stuff like that. Oh no! Not fucking Rumble Arena coming down a moment after. I don't need any more lands, bro. Okay, me when I PN your Dow. Please don't have more removal. Please don't have any more. Thank you. Yep, you can't. Okay, all right. I was wondering. There was a question. There was a question in my head about if they could read what First Strike did, and I was like, I think they might not be able to. Bam bam. Please stop making me manually tap. Please, I do this so slowly. You're embarrassing me in front of the Wizards arena. Do you collect cards? I am not a very big collector. My my girlfriend Z has a much bigger collection than I do. Wowza. We could go deep for Toph, but I feel like I'm better served just trying to get Rumble Arena big. Do you have any suggestions for alternate commander formats for groups of 6? I would recommend breaking into smaller pods. That is my genuine and only recommendation. I think most alternate rule sets I have heard of that are meant to deal with large groups don't deal with them effectively, and you just end up having a really long game in which very little happens. So what was that? What was the... Oh, they were getting raid. Okay. Typero Shitero Des. Meet my strongest soldier, the turtle duck. I do not know why I'm Russian now, but I got you, sir. I got you. Are you happy with that? You shouldn't be. Bro, I got like a badger mole and stuff. I'm about to get crazy on you. Yeah, don't do two-headed archenemy. Yo, wait, whoa. Why would he die? Why would he die? Is all I just want to know. I just want to know why he would even... That doesn't eat... Brother. We can't be... Okay. We can't be doing all this. We can't be doing all this. I could jail her, or I could just... I think I just start doing this. Yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty, take 10. Alrighty. This guy's having a stroke, apparently. They're doing their very best. Sir Junk, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. That's crazy. That's the power of positivity and drafting. This is Earthbend slop and ally slop. Thoughts on an alternate EDH format where everyone starts at 15 life? I feel like it would genuinely be so much more fun than normal EDH LMFAO. So my thought there is those can be fun, but what you would have to do for that is you would have to have like a wheel you could spin. Hold on. It's MS Paint time because MLP has activated my brainworms. What it would have to be, please God, pretend, wow. Undo. You would need like a circle, and it would have to be split into all of these different variants you could do, and this would be for like 8-player EDH. And you could do like 15 life. You could have that be like 2 things on it. You would have to do like 20 card opening hand. That would probably take way too long. But you could do like everybody gets a 5/1 every turn, like Rite of the Raging Storm. You could do like there's global mana barbs in effect. Like you would need, but what I'm basically saying is you couldn't have this be a static thing that you did every time, because really quickly you would just get a local meta to form around aggro. And so after like a week, it would get really, really old. And so you could add it to like a big, so I think it would be good as part of that. Yeah, game starts with a descent into Avernus that nobody owns. Starry-Eyed, I think we have Kitten Time needs to get added, and that's the only one that's immediately pending. Also, Dirty, thank you so much for the 30 stream streak. I appreciate you coming by the dog park today. Also, Leprechaun Hatred asked, have Briar and Nico's personalities started showing yet? Hopefully they good kitties and can do no wrong. Yes, they have. As I said, they cuddled with us. They cuddled with us last night, which was very cute. I hear Z cursing in pain because their personalities are showing right now. Starry-eyed, thank you for redeeming the exclusive Discord role. Hi, Briar. Were you doing nothing wrong in the other room? Briar's a little bitey. Briar likes attention. Wow, Mauled. Oh, yeah, baby. Wow, Mauled, is your YouTube live money going up? They've hit me with like 6 ads and I've only been watching for roughly 15 minutes. That's crazy because no. What has been happening is my YouTube live viewership has been tanking. So maybe I need to look into... Hold on, let me find the monetization thing and set it lower. It's on automatic. Fuck it, we setting this John to manual. We setting this John to manual right now. Brian, thank you for bringing that up to me. Oh, this is insane. You can't stop me with this hand. You can't stop me with this hand. I was pioneer brained. I was like, I'm being thought seized. Oh, oh no. Oh God, they have it too. That's not fair. Only I'm supposed to have this card. But Brian, I would say the average YouTube stream will make like maybe 20 bucks in ad revenue, which is super cool. That's a lot of money that I'm very happy to have for live streaming super fun stuff. But it is not enough. They are not paying me enough to damage the viewer experience with that many ads. Dog, oh my God, I'm getting like soft comboed right now. What's happening? I don't know how often they're going to be sacrificing, but I feel like it's worth exiling Tolls of War. I might be a crazy person right now. Whoa, what? 3 or greater? No! No! I thought this card was fair. That's 3 or more? Oh, that's the strongest. Oh, no. Alright. Well, now I am fully hoisted by my own petard. That is my fucking fault, dude. That's insane. What? That's way too good of a card. That's way too good of a magic card. You just get to... insane. Fully insane. I was like, yeah, sure, 3 or less. I'll take the Tolls of War. Whatever, that's valuable enough. This guy is fucked up. I'm not tilted. I'm just amazed. That's amazement you're reading right now. Yeah, I think I go pan down. I'm just like, come get me. Come get me. My job's snowed out. Hell yeah, Jomi. We're spending the day together. I was wondering why you didn't jail Azula last game. Nobody saved me. You all could have saved me. I even remarked on it last game, and I said like, oh wow, it's too bad that I can't jail Azula because she's too expensive. And all you motherfuckers were just like, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Do you have a pro football team you root for? No, I largely do not care about the foot or the ball. Yeah. I don't think I have anything to get rid of Path to Redemption, but just in case. Your mistakes are a canon event. We can't stop them. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's on board. You made me look silly in front of the silver drafters. Oh no, which one of my cards shall I discard? Would Jailer have gotten Path? Oh, fuck. I think I have to take this and then... Okay. I need them to not play a creature. As long as they don't play a creature and this stays at the amount that it's currently at, I can abandon Air Temple and then just go 1 for 1, but I can't keep... If I double trade into the Death Toucher, I'm so screwed. Why not attack with the Vigilance? Because I'm panicking, Time Kit. Nikina Toure, thank you very much for the Tier 1 Twitch sub. Welcome to the dog home, my friend. I appreciate that generosity. I think now the phrase for what I am is cooked in half. Because this is going to be 7. And I have to do this. I don't think I have enchantment removal. Yeah, I'm gonna double block. This is probably the wrong decision, but if I don't get rid of the Death Toucher now, I'm never getting rid of it. Oh, saved! By the bell a little bit. Oh, I do have that Airbender card for removal. Atomic Sharks, thank you for the Prime sub for the 7th month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. Never punished for the faithful. And then Malik Einhari, thank you for reaching a 5-stream streak. I appreciate you being at the dog park today. Oh, Tolls of War, we have deterministically lost this game unless we can, yeah, that's it. There's just no point even playing to the end of that one. God, they got the perfect setup there. Okay, so that game was basically all off the back of me refusing to read. Just absolutely refusing to read what Earth Kingdom Jailer does. Yeah, I think the damage race is hindsight, but I think me playing Earth Kingdom, even damage racing early, I don't think saves that. I mean, them playing He Bai was like, okay, they have drawn one of the best bombs in their deck. I now have to draw removal, and I did not. King Cow, thank you for hitting Time Kit. Yeah, I think we take that. Oh! Alright, I'm not reading chat anymore. You guys are trying to keep me down. You guys, it's only by the grace of God that this idiot didn't have a turn 2 play. It's only by the grace of, it's not throwing. I'm building tension. I am building tension. I was merely lining up this double spell. But yeah, like in that last game, one Razor Rings earlier in the game fixes everything. My boy doesn't see color. Cecil, I can't have coffee or an energy drink. I'm going down to only having coffee twice a week, and today is not a coffee day. The coffee days are on deck roast days. Isn't Second Spell Matters black in this set? Why are you spreading spurious rumors about black people? What the hell, Ira? Oh, there's a fucking WotC employee? I'm getting had by a WotC employee right now. Because they have the gold name. Thank you for pointing that out, Rodinaros. King Cow, thank you for hitting Ira with the with the gifted sub. I want to greed out, but oh, that's actually perfect. Yes. Yes, sir. Get ready to rumble! I already scryed one. I'm a fool. Is this a trap? Is the WotC employee baiting us? I would presume if you work at WotC, you have way more freedom to draft the funny stuff. Because you probably have, like, infinite gems or something. Like, I'm out here playing Earthbend Allies always because I need to get my gems back. WotC employees can do Oops All Shrines because they can just draft. No! That was mean. I was boomy bashed. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh. Alright, one turn clock. Here comes the bonus sheet, farewell. Honda Accord sees it. You think WotC doesn't contact you because you're vulgar when it's actually because they've seen you play Magic? Come on, man. Come on, man. No! There's no way they do anything here, right? I have so many men to swing. I have so many beefy boys. This is still lethal. What are you... I feel we've just observed a WotC person play the worst draft deck you've ever seen. No, Cramped. What you have seen, what you have just witnessed is the freedom of not having to pay for gems. We could be frolicking like that. Do you know what a good time they were having when they cast that second shrine? That was probably more joy than any of us have felt in a month. And they get to feel that because they have the Wizards account. And they can draft the funny stuff. They have to go to work. They don't have to go to work like I do. Anyway, 2-1. Bag it up. Bag it up. Yeah, now that I've defeated the WotC person. Oh, we have to hit an ad break for pre-roll demons. If you're not subbed on Twitch, you're missing the mulligans. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. King Cow, thank you for hitting Fancy Bones. I appreciate you, GOAT. Yeah, the WotC employee's watching the stream. Damn, bro needs this. Oh, this is actually so heat. Bro, what are you on? Why do you have a turn 1 play and draft? What is happening? Hello? Rakdos, don't. He's compassionate. Be kind to him. Be kind to my boy. By the way, I revamped KNT and 1-2 pods yesterday. Did the advice help? Ooh, I don't need more lands at this point. I want to swing this man with reckless abandon, but I do feel that it's a mistake. King Cow, thank you for hitting Swissly. I appreciate you. Please don't. Please don't. Shooting medics is a war crime. Please don't, man. Oh, bro is ascending. Oh, no. Oh no, I'm being ascended on. Ooh, that GD thing's gonna go be kind of nice with Callous and Spectre. Hold on. They trading up. They trade. No. Okay. We're fine. We're fine.
Who's a good girl?
It's up in the air right now, Alec. It's Waterbend 5. Yeah, whatever. I swing like a crazy man. I'm not letting you get clue value. I swing like a crazy man. I think I'm cool to lose either of these two. What percentage of the subscription money do you actually get the cut of? That's an excellent question, Nikki Naki. Yeah, that's okay. I currently, thanks to how generous everybody was during the Twitch subathon we did, I currently get a 70-30 split. Ira, Thursday is custom card streams. I'm really glad I kept Razor Rings, dang. I do regrettably need this land. I can push damage, or I can get Piandao. I think I get Piandao because he's a real bitch and a half. Yeah, for the purposes of sculpting Alec Man, we might get Quips this week because Quips has expressed. Yo! Okay, that's their good removal. Quips has expressed interest in doing more collabs together. Oh, that's horrific. Yeah, you get that. You get that, bestie. You get that all day. I could earthbending lesson, but I feel like if I Razor Rings this man, I just blow out his entire life. I guess I might be tweaking a little bit, but I have so much faith in my deck's ability to outvalue the Rakdos sack deck that I'm kind of hoping they just like int into me a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Get that guy out of here. Get Judy out of here. Definitely don't need to scribe, don't need land drops anymore. Okay, that auto payment works. All right, Odin, thank you for the Prime sub for the 3rd month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. Yeah, Judy is kind of like, it's not actually Relentless Rats because it doesn't break the singleton restriction, but it's doing a Relentless Rats-esque type of thing. Brother. And I guess I just take the... Because I could have gotten it to... I could have gotten it to a 0-2. And then I can just get a vigilant guy. So I just need them to be out of removal. They've continued to have it. And I've only had it once on them. So I just need them to not have... Oh my god, they have Long Fang too. Oh, but they're afraid. Okay, very good. So bad. So bad. That's so bad. That's so bad. I should have swung there, I think. Yeah. I should have swung to try to get them to sacrifice something. Don't target all your stuff like that. And then if they like double blocked but not quite well enough, I should have abandoned Air Temple. Hi, baby. Zen Neon, thank you for the Prime sub for the 3rd month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. God, Judy is cooking us in half, man. This is crazy. The literal worst time in my life to see Hebai. I cannot imagine a worse time in the game to see Hebai Spirit of Balance. I was gonna get my damage in while I can. It is a May at least. Yeah, but it's like if I... Not Combustion Man. Not Zappy Zappy Boom Boom Man. I do feel extremely vindicated because the short I did on Combustion Man made a bunch of fun of how not good he was in Commander, which he is not, and everybody was like, oh, but he's crazy in Limited. And when I did the set review with Elk, I was like, Combustion Man seems insane in Limited. Like, bro is nutso in the Limited environment. Me when I gotta get my damage somehow. I'm really, oh, thank you. Please, yes, please don't read Abandoned Air Temple. Please don't read. That's, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Dog, what is happening? Okay, now I actually have to consider, is it worth killing something other than Combustion Man? It's probably not, but I could take every Judy. Like, I could take every Judy and Long Fang. Oh, but they get a million counters on everything. Fuck, I think it has to be Combustion Man. But then he still gets the Long Fang shit. I actually think I just lose no matter what I do here. I think the board state of Long Fang plus Judy plus now, like, we had to remove that not because it was good, but because it was another threat of removal. Them having 4 pieces of removal this game is actually what matters. Oh, and they have another repeatable sack outlet. Yeah, there's... I mean, I guess they could punt. They've been playing poorly. Yeah, and they hit more spells than we did, but we just can't do anything, I don't think. Because we also don't even have the mana to double spell in a way that would matter. Because what would matter is, okay, Earthbend, and then I He-Buy. And after He-Buying, I sacrifice the Earthbend thing. Top deck Toph? I don't even think top decking... Like, I think we still lose. Like, I think, yeah, like, we top deck Toph, and then they just have so many... Like, really, they just had so many more pieces of good fodder than I was ready for them to have. Yeah, great. I love flooding. We're cutting a land. We're cutting a land and we're going back. I have no idea if Quips have any limited experiment. And I have no idea. Holy shit, Nicky Nacky, thank you for gifting 50 tier 1 subs. That is insane. That is incredibly generous. Thank you so much. Welcome back to Dog Heaven. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Oh my lord. And thank you for the Twitch follow. Equally important. Just as important. My cats are fighting in celebration. Will Cow fight for the top of the dog pile? I doubt Cow needs to fight for the top of the gifted sub pile on this day. Top of the dog piles for bit cheers, by the way. This is Dog Heaven you're talking about. The dog pile is Cecil, Alucard, Aegis, and then you. But Nicky Nacky, thank you so fucking much. That is so incredibly kind of you. That has buoyed my resolve, and I will no longer tilt out in the face of, ooh, I don't think I can keep this. I can keep that. Ladies, no fighting. Me when I rumble? I'll take that, actually. I can just hit a bunch of creatures. Hey, Maul, did you pay any attention to the Houston Riftbound event this weekend? I did not, but Z says they want to begin participating in in-person events. So I may be paying more and more attention to them as time goes on. I heard that Kaisa got dismounted from her position as, like, you know, the best deck to have. I don't need Razor Rings. I need to get a red source for Toph. Okay. Interesting. Crazy move. What if I jailed your cat owl? What if I put you in prison for being a sweet little kitty cat? What then would you do? Oh my god, they got Hakoda? I'm being ally slopped, bro. Not fair. Can I still can't cast Toph. I can't double spell. Yeah, I think I just earthbending lesson set up for the next turn. Annie is a counter to Kaisa, so Annie overperformed this weekend. Ah, okay, that's interesting. I'm convinced Naya Toph is bait unlimited NGL. I think it is if you don't... Oh my god, they got the team avatar thing. Why does everybody but me get this, bro? It's an uncommon, and I've not seen it one time. I think the game's over. Yeah, I think the game's just like stone cold over now. Hey, Maul, have you ever read what Water Tribe Rallier does? Yes, but my creatures with power 3 or less don't really, like, change... They don't really change the equation very much. Hey, Maul, I was thinking about how convinced you were the second channel would be amazing for your analysis, and it unironically now reminds me of Vegeta purposely letting himself get hit by a dude to try to replicate Goku's Ultra Instinct without understanding what it was meant to achieve. I think your logic was sound, but in the wrong way. Buzz and I have been talking about having the man has kept you more focused on your bread and butter, but I'm also considering about you failing that same. Dog, that's a lot of words, and I appreciate the sentiment. I understood none of those. Hope that helps. Because when I look at the second channel, I think I was totally correct. Oh, this is just Earthbend 6? Yeah, I lose, man. I lose the game. Like, I could Water Tribe Rallier. Do I have anything in the deck? Do I have anything in the deck that matters? I do not believe so. I think I have to try to go wide. You're outpacing him? What you mean? You lose? Never underestimate how stupid Team Avatar is as an enchantment. Like, they play another creature here. Yep. And we're... Hey! Listen, guys. I'm positive about how cooked I am. All of these swings are, like, brutally bad. Whatever. Math is for blockers. I don't care. I think I at least force... Yeah, they have to give up one of their guys on my biggest dingus. Oh, and they get Cat Owl back. Now I lose. That's too bad. Yeah, so I don't think Naya Toph is a... I don't think the card... I'm going to stop trying to pronounce it because I've honestly said it so many times that I can't remember which way it makes sense. I don't think that card's a trap, but I think we just didn't have... I mean, that was genuinely just getting draft varianced on. Because holy fuck, the whole last game, we just didn't get to play Magic. Hi, baby. Honestly, I've played draft with 3-color cards, and every time I draft and use them, I either win as soon as they're played or lose because I have a dead, unplayable card in my hand. Yeah, that's what happened that one. And that wasn't even dead, unplayable card. We just needed, like, any land, and we were on 3 lands for, like, a 7-turn game. Yeah, dude, I'm so tired of Team Avatar. That's probably my least favorite... That's probably my least favorite card in the entire set. I'm gonna go use... I'm gonna go use the bathroom. So we're gonna hit the manual ad break, and then there will magically be more gems deposited into my arena account to continue positivity drafting. I'm gonna laser beam ads into you. Alec, man, it's not in every draft environment. It's even, I don't even think it's a problem inherent to this draft environment. It's just, there's not as much fixing as there was in Tarkir. Like the way they fixed it, the way they fixed the color problems in this environment had more to do with they used hybrid mana. They used a lot of hybrid mana to make sure that you could have like that you could dip into a lot of archetypes without actually having to spread your colors that wide. Whereas for Tarkir, I think they did more of like actual color filtering, and this one has some solid color filtering, but we just didn't draw any of the stuff we got that game. All right, we're gonna be right back.
No one except not be in the same room. They come chasing after. Come on. There you go.
Also, GF hug time.
Yeah.
Hug. Yeah.
I think they're spoiled after.
Out of here.
After cuddling last night. Like, why are she?
Uh-huh. Silent Trinity, you wonder if they'll like your custom cards in a few weeks, you fool! Hold on, I don't have the Stream Deck open to Vine Boom. Hold on. Anyway, to Yeah360's point, I actually think you've missed the point a bit, or I think you have read too far into my ruminating as dooming, which is pretty normal. I do often doom a lot, but with, and I will not talk about this too long so we can get back into the next draft. Oh, actually, I'll talk about it while the screen is black so that none of you can see the gem fairy dropping off new gems to me. Yes, that is exactly what we'll do. Yes, I am a genius. Indeed. So, with the two channels thing, I think it has universally helped, even though I no longer believe there is a major algorithm benefit towards me separating roast-only content and non-roast content. I still think there's an algorithmic benefit to separating any type of content that is not the same vibe. But I think there's other content that I make that is not a commander roast that has the same vibe, and you would still be able to like sight read, identify it as Malltown content. Oh wait, I can go to just chatting. What am I doing? Perfect. And so I think all the worries you're hearing me express, that's not new problems being created by having multiple channels. That is me recognizing the problems I already had and being able to see them with specificity. That is universally a good thing. All of these worries about my content making enough money, my content being stable for the long term, none of these were things that I was not worried about prior to the channel splitting, but they were things that I was worried about, and I didn't know what the fuck to do about it because it felt like I was doing stuff all the time. It felt like, how can any of this be going wrong? I'm publishing a short every day. I'm publishing multiple shorts every day. I'm doing all these streams. I have all of these streams getting cut down into long forms. And now that the channels are separate, I can see, oh, these are the things that actually drive revenue. And so even when I am posting every day, if because of my mood, because of my time constraints, because of just like whatever I've been writing the most for, if I am moving away from the things that drive revenue, the money's going to look bad even if the posts look up. And that is particularly true, especially when it comes to finding a way to post like those Quips and Guac, 3-3 Elk, Trinket Mage, Salubrious Snail-esque long forms. Those make shitloads of money compared to a short for not incredibly different amounts of effort. So that's another thing I have to get on top of, not in a like, oh my god, I can't do the things I want, but in a, that is the most effective way to pursue the things I... That is the most effective way to pursue the things I want. Thank you. Also, Helios, please get a good night's sleep on me. Let me bring this scene back. Yes, Nebuchadnezzar. The shorts do act as advertising that draws people to the channel, and that is a big part of why I still remain focused on getting a lot of Commander Roast shorts done on a regular basis, because the thing that brings in the most actual US dollars is streaming, because the deck roasts are tied up in that streaming. Now, the only reason people pay for the stream deck roasts is because I do all the shorts. Isn't it also just extremely difficult to be successful as an MTG content creator in the first place? I would say that you are doing exceedingly well, all things considered. I mean, my boy LSV can't break 40K. Yes, I would... Oh, hold on. Ally slot, my beloved. What else can I do? I can search... Oh, wow. Ooh, fixing. Fixing is here, you guys. Or we can take a common parrot. Anybody in chat who wants to see shrines, you have 40 seconds to donate $20 or more. Otherwise, we are doing the good thing, and we are taking South Pole Voyager. You have 36 seconds. If you want shrines, you gotta pay for the next draft. Bits count, yes. So it would be like 2,000 bits or more. But if you want me to, throw this draft, I'm gonna need cold hard. Cecil Alucard, thank you for the 5,000 bits. That's gonna be a Southern Air Temple locked in. Guys, how do you do shrine synergy? Cecil, thank you so much. I appreciate that deeply. That is so generous. Welcome to the top of the dog pile. Shrines are good, but it really has to come to you, not force it. So not what we're doing right now. I think we go airbend. Because it's in our colors. Airbending's good. The blue fortune teller. Blue, green, whitish shrines. Okay. So we could do the fortune teller. Oh, we could take the board wipe, actually. That would be kind of funny. I'm taking the board wipe. We want to stall the game. I'm taking the board wipe. Okay, Ember Island Productions does creatures. And put a land to hand. Okay, shrine fixing. Shrine fixing. Hold on. Aegis Athene, thank you very much for the bit hearts. I appreciate that greatly. That is a board wipe. It's not in the colors that I need. Okay, Dork. Knowledge Seeker seems whatever. Lost Days. I kind of want the Dork more than I want. Ooh, more ally slop. I'm gonna ramp. I'm gonna ramp. Shrine. Shrine mentioned. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Oh yeah, turtle ducks. Turtle ducks for blockers would be good. Wait, isn't there a black temple too? So aren't I... Oh wow, Southern Air Temple is crazy. We are positively throwing? That's not true. That is not true. We are 5 picks in. We have 2 shrines and a board wipe. We are having a good time. I feel like Cycle of Renewal is the right play here to get ramp and fixing. Yeah, me when I ramp and fix. Quick Temple tier list. Blue, green, black, red, white. That can't be true. The Southern Air Temple seems so good. Okay, fancy footwork. That is whatever. I feel like I don't want to be milling. This is cares about mountains. I feel like I take this just because it is removal. Like, I'm probably going to have to do something very weird with my colors. Abzan temples? Let's not do anything crazy, like put a color label on them. Black temple? Alright, currently we are Sultai. And white. I think I need like shrine pile. I need like shrine pile to then consider what else I'm doing. Boss, they're making me actually do my job at my job. Tell them that's illegal. I will give AJ, I will get you a note that says they're not allowed to do that. They have to let you watch me go 0 and 3 with shrines. I feel like I could do captives to avoid my gruesome death to creatures, or I could do plane cycling. I'm gonna take a plane cycler for now. Okay, Clue Lady. Is Wooburg Shrines viable and limited? Bloody Quill, you can bet your ass we are about to find out. Dylan, don't say no. Dylan, don't say no. Could maybe, I don't know, it's a defender. I will take the board wipe just in case we do end up in black. Mauld, what's the worst champ to go up against top? I've been terrorizing the Rift with Zyra. So the thing about playing top is that top is, even more so than the rest of League, just a big game of rock, paper, scissors. And so the worst thing you can go up against top is mostly dictated by what is your opponent playing. There are some catch-alls that generally are able to... Okay, hold on. If I do the Sparring Dummy and Hakoda... Oh yeah, Suki would be good. Suki is the best individual card. That's not a shrine. I could go Abandon Attachments. Water Tribe Rallier doesn't get me a shrine. I think I take removal here. There's some fixing. Does not say shrine, does not say shrine, does not say shrine. I'm gonna take the fixing. I need my lands to work. I need my lands to work. Trust the process. I'm trusting. Tristan KW, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. So anyway, MLP, the good catch-alls are... Darius can ruin people's lives quite a lot. Urgot is another one people hate playing against. Alawi is another really big tilter. Darius, Urgot, Alawi are all like... They are skirmishers where if you do not understand how to play against them, you just get kicked in the head so hard that you cannot play any League of Legends. Shadow Walker, thank you for the tier 1 sub, the 21st month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. None of these are good. I'm going to take the counterspell if that's what we're doing. Avatar Destiny. Absolutely nothing. More removal. Is Pantheon a decent top or is he relegated to jungle? You can play him top. He's not useless, but he's not great. Tristan, you acquire a deck review via the following. They're sold on Ko-Fi every Sunday. Bring back Pant support. It never went away. Boss, how do we come to terms with feeling overworked and being one medical bill from being broke? I'm fine, I swear. It's definitely not revolution. I want to be so clear that I am not on the internet promoting the idea of violent revolution. We shouldn't do that. And it's not the only way through many of these problems. Tristan, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome. Welcome to the dog home. I appreciate that generosity. Saw a tweet that basically said Katara could have stopped Azula at any point if she wasn't such a fucking liberal. Ringo Bo Bingo, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse. So Master, we sell the deck reviews on Ko-Fi every Sunday at noon Pacific. The Ko-Fi is ko-fi/Mauldhound or /Mauldhound. If they are totally sold out and you are unable to get one, we also sell them. We sell immediate roasts for $500. Yeah, they sold out this week in 9 minutes. It probably won't be that fast every time. Oh god, we're done with pack 2 and we only have 3 shrines. This is this one's hurting a little. We're in a little bit of pain now. Ringo Bo Bingo, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the dog home. Why was Azula the only character with lipstick in Avatar? She was the only one who served. God, I really don't want to mainboard Ember Island Productions. Maul, you okay? I see you drafting green. Well, somebody cheered 5,000 bits for us to draft shrines. If there's a shrine in this pack and I don't get to take Wan Shi Tong, I'm going to freak out. Okay, we get to take Wan Shi Tong. That's fine. The deck's coming together. White Lotus tile. Okay, we have ramp. Sure, whatever. I'm gonna ramp. We have Bant-ish ramp. That's all we've got right now. Invasion tactics is extremely whatever. We have more removal. Or we have more clues. I think we go more removal. I think we're getting rid of black, and I think we're in Bant. Except for maybe we keep Northern Air Temple for the shrines. Spectre, the kitties are doing great. Fixing, we have some fixing. We have a white-black land, we have a white-green land, we have a blue-green land, we have a land that works for shrines no matter what color they are. Like, we have a Doric that taps for any color. We have some options. Technically fixing, I want to point out, technically fixing here. I'm gonna take the card that stalls you. Okay, solid land. Where are my shrines, dog? Aang's Journey would be fire. Do you watch Desolator Magic? No, I broadly do not watch any other Magic content creators. Okay, creature type, that's whatever. All right, Cabbage Merchant. Yo, boss, I hate to be a bother, but if Clips is going to be the guest for Thursday, would you be able to find out if they have any limited experience? Because that information would be a big impact on what I send in. If not, I totally understand, but I wanted to at least ask. I'll be so real with you. If I find that out, it is going to be, oh my god, the shrines are coming. The shrines are happening. I'm gonna find that out like Wednesday at best. Okay, we're up to 5 shrines. The shrine count is here. Clue, I will draw my shrines. Looks like they are coming in just in shrine. That's nothing, Cecil. That's nothing. Yeah, I think I go more hideouts. How do you play around Painful Quandary? It's simple. Play a deck that can't cast any spells. This might actually work. That's not true. You have said an untrue statement. We're about to be clued up, dude. Give me a koi. We are never drawing this second card each turn. Please tell me I don't, like, I have enough non-lands to make a deck even. Rise and Shrine, losers. Okay, 3 cuts. 3 cuts. Can't cut a shrine. I think Sparring Dummy, Raucous Audience, and then... I mean, this guy's not actually a 2-drop. Cut 2 lands, remember your roots. Our curve is actually really low, so I am going to cut a land. All right, let's see. 4-color shrines, baby. Everything but red. Everything but the worst color in Magic in this draft deck. No problems, no issues. Only love. Well, next Monday is no roasting planned, or roastings have not been planned on Mondays for a while. Lord have mercy, I got a shrine and I got nothing else. I have a land cycler, but it doesn't keep it. Snap, keep. Don't keep it. Alright. Oh, actually, so chill. No. Yeah, get the fortune teller out of here, bro. Actually, we need the fortune teller. I think the southern air temple goes away. Because I'm not going to have a board to do anything with it. Darebrand, I'll move the roast day next week to Monday if you're going to try to get one for your birthday. Not Judy, one of many. Bro, get the fucking hens. So then we go Spirit Oasis into... You gotta stop, man. Okay, so we're gonna get a lot of ramp with Kyoshi Island Plaza. I mean, okay. Bro, what is this? I don't have green? Oh my god. So I needed to play this land. That's actually a shame. Okay, but I can play this next turn. Okay, so I can hide out. I need to get the board wipe, actually. So our curve is not terribly interrupted, but we're just gonna die on a fucking... This is what you would pick for a draft constructed Golgari deck. Okay. Bring him out, bring him out. We get a life swing here. Guys, this isn't doing anything. Guys, wait, guys, he's beating my ass. No, stop. Guys, he's kicking the shit out of me. Wow, dude, what a jerk. What a jerk. Yeah, so I think we might be in for a quick 0-3 with this one. Listen, guys, all positivity, right? All love. I'm not angry, but I am losing horribly. What camera do you use to record gameplay? Maslin, I do not record gameplay. I think that's a bad idea, and I don't think people should do it. Okay, shrine in hand, cabbage merchant in hand. Darebrain, I sell the roast for the coming week on Sunday. So everything for this week was sold on Sunday. On Sunday, I will sell everything for the 15th through the 21st. That will repeat ad infinitum. Can I just go first one of these games, man? Oh my god, and I get hit with the turn 1 play. This is God saying shrines are not usable. I'm being curved out on. In what world is this fair? God, he does have enchantment removal on field. Why would you even say that? Why would you even say that to me? Die, farm animal. I need you gone. I can't tell you why. I need you dead. I need this pig hence. Bro, what are you on? What is fucking happening to me? Okay, it's fine. I need them to swing with the farm animal. And I need to razor rings it. It's very important that I razor rings the farm animal. It is of critical importance that I get to razor rings this farm animal. Do it. Please don't sacrifice this fucking 1 mana 1/1. Please, God, please. I don't care if you sack it and gain the life. Just please, please, I'm begging you, please. Stop. Do not. What do you have in your hand? Bro. Empress Echo, thank you for the Twitch follow. Welcome to the doghouse, my friend. That's chill. That's fine. Yeah, whatever. Who needs the food token? Get fucking spiritually oasised on. Ooh, okay. Kyoshi Warriors is good for stabilizing. Now the game plan is we hit enough land drops until we can cast Wan Shi Tong. And then big man Wan Shi Tong handles everything for us. Okay. I'm getting flashbacks to the pre-release where I managed to fuck up so badly I went 1-1-1 with the best deck I ever had at a sealed. Yeah, the only difference is this is the worst deck anyone's ever had at at a limited event. Please, Lord, how are we stalling out right now? Hit me with your 1-1 and pass, brother. Or like Secret Tunnel, I don't care. Yeah, get in, bro. Get in. This is good. Stop hating. I'm not hating, but it's also not good. Bro, fucking raw Rabbaroo troop? You got me fucked up. No, I need to stall you bodily. So I can do 4 into Wan Shi Tong. 5 doesn't really give me that much more for him. Oh, sorry. For some reason I thought this was like XX or something. I don't know. I think I just do 5 into Wan Shi Tong. I think I just say, big bird, hope for best. 5 dodges razor wings. That is a good point. Please, brother. Please, brother. Pass the turn to me. Please, sir. I'm begging you. Let me take my terrible turn in peace. You're gonna win this game, Pipe. I promise you that. This dude is fighting so many demons. This dude is fighting so many fucking demons in his brain right now. Not he, bye. Alright, so we're feeding our 1/1s to him. Alright, give me my cards. Those were not good enough cards. Alright. Those were not sufficient cards. Dowla's flat? What? This is so good! That's such a good card. Holy shit. I don't think that matters. Whatever. I don't flash in things where the tempo doesn't mean anything. I was pumping 5 into Wan Shi Tong no matter what happened. No matter what occurred in this game, I was pumping 5 into Wan Shi Tong. Who cares? Oh, kill the bear. That's true. Dude, I saw a fucking X-Mana Vigilant flyer that draws me cards and also hates on tutoring, and I was like, there can't be more words on this card. There can't be more words on this card. This card is too good to have any additional words on it. Damn, that's crazy. That's a fucked up thing that guy did. Yeah, whatever, go off. Ooh, but what if I played Rabaroo Troop? $80 dies to Doomblade's story for the ages. So true. Jeremy, I'm glad to hear you have found Noodle. Wow, that is not good. That is okay. Oh boy. Okay. All right, bro. What are you even doing? Yeah, this game's just over. This deck is just going straight 0-3 into the gutter, get new gems. Now we actually need them to play faster so that we have time for a third, because I have to leave for a podcast episode. Dope, dude. Imagine if you flashed your bird at them and killed the bear. Yeah, but you couldn't do that because Wan Shi Tong sorcery speed. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Yeah, imagine if we had killed the bear and then they just cast that anyway. How many podcast episodes do you record at a time? Typically 1, sometimes 2. What's the pod episode about? That's a good question. What do you guys think it's about? We've definitely We've definitely picked the episode already. But I'd be interested to hear your guys' guesses for what it's gonna be about. I think it's about Magic the Gathering. You'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. It's hot takes, right? I saw their community post. That would require me to have remembered to do my own community post about hot takes. Okay. I have some fixing, I have clue card, I have shrine. Sure. Why am I playing against a gold drafter? What are they doing, man? They just watched me go 0-2. Whatever, I'm just gonna do fortune tellers on them. Fuck these people. This is... Bro, a 1-1 with trample? Get thee hence. They ran out of children for you to fight? That can't be true. If they've run out of children for me to fight, I am truly cooked. Hey Maldum, I had Ding Dong, who doesn't know how to use Discord, or did you not post a stream schedule this week? You are, in fact, a Ding Dong. This gets a counter every time an out... Man, you tell me. Man, you fucking tell me what I'm supposed to do here. Please stop hitting me. Please stop hitting. It makes me sad when you hit me. Alright, here come the shrines to save the day. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I could, if they run out of allies magically, I could stabilize with a Koi. I have enough lands from my shrines to Koi. No joke, but these shrines seem awful. I actually think they do have potential, but you have to get past, like, 8 shrines. Or you have to get past a melee removal. Yeah, like the big problem, and we're just dead on board, so that's awesome. Cause there were moments where the deck looked, no, I had no fun. I am in high spirits after being denied all of the fun in Magic the Gathering in that game. I do think there's potential for the solo air temple. All right, so it's just gonna be you and me for a moment. Magically, some gems, ethically sourced from Cecil Alucard's bank account, are going to appear in my inventory, and we're gonna keep going. Xylem, I'm actually going to close the TikTok stream down, so we're just going to be on Twitch for the next, like, 45 minutes. But season's greetings from Australia, my friend. Have a good one. Man, Is It Lessons actually fucks, don't it? Yeah, it turns out playing a bunch of super efficient removal spells while also having Ancestral Recall in your deck, pretty good. Pretty dope, and useful. How do you ethically source anything under capitalism? Easy, one-step plan, you lie, and you say that it was ethically sourced. Jace's so little effect, don't even worry about it. If you want to rewatch a short, that's so helpful, my goat. Otherwise, once you have watched a short twice and you have left a comment, you can't really help. There's nothing more you can do. Thank you so much. None of that like looping video stuff is actually super impactful. Like the most you can do is you watch it, you leave a comment, ideally start a fight in the comment section so that somebody else replies to your comment, and then you share it with somebody else who leaves a comment. That's all. That's all. That's it. Did the price for making a shrine deck go up? No, that was pretty funny. I will still allow chat to derail the draft for $20. Okay. So we have a bad card, and we have a bad card, and we have a bad card. We got robbed on this pack. I think we take Jet and we tentatively do... I don't think the board wipe is good. I think you're all lying to me. Okay, another shrine. More ally slop. Oh, removal. I'll take the flash, the instant speed removal. Do you actually not have a podcast episode idea? If so, may I suggest talking about secret commanders, cool options for them, and giving some advice? We could do that. I hate secret commanders. That would be interesting. Okay. North Pole Patrol might have potential for being mega annoying. Ally Slop. Zhao's not bad. We could just pick up Longfang. Do you hate high-costed commanders too? I don't hate them. I despise them. I view them as lesser. I think if you play them, you are a failure, and I dislike you personally, but I do not hate them. Wasn't in the stream announcements channel? Yes, it was. What? Where did I type that? Did I hallucinate? No. Oh, okay. I have to draft this card. Oh, you weren't in. Okay. Okay. Some crazy shit was gonna happen to you, my man. Some insane shit was gonna happen to you. I promise you that. We're not doing 2 cards a turn. We're not doing prowess. I don't think Yip Yip is where we want to be. We could take this. I like Merchant as fodder if we're doing Longfang stuff. But I like removal even more. Somebody just passing UA? Somebody just passing UA right now. Clues, whatever. I think I take... Blue-white flyers is looking a little bit open. I could take this guy just to lock down another flyer. Do you stream the podcast or are they recorded then posted? They are recorded and then posted. Me when I leap over your geysers? Me when I leap over your geysers? Alright, Nuclear Nautilus, have a good time studying and thank you for stopping by today's stream. Were you still going to check out Into the Breach this week? Yes. I think probably not tomorrow because we're doing shoot 'em up stuff. Yes, await a secondary announcement. Wow, this is really just a pile of shit. Okay, so you guys are kind of in the same deck. I could maybe end up in like Esper. Let's see, I have good blue card, good white cards, a good-ish black card. We're not drafting only chaff. Flyers are good. What are you talking about? You sound worked up, Anubian. Go lay down. Okay. I think we're on flyers because I don't think we have... we definitely do not have the tools to go Jeskai. So I think we take Aang. We take Aang. We do not think for a moment about having built a deck around Sokka and Jet. Listen, Starhead, blame the rest of chat telling me that Avatar's Wrath was a good spell. If we do anything worse than five wins, Avatar's Wrath is a terrible spell that we were lied to about. Ooh, a second legendary. That could just totally fuck us. I mean, like, what are the chances and also if it happens? Why not deny someone else the bomb by taking Sokka? Because you do not play against the pod you draft against. Hate drafting is just not a thing in this set. Or not in this set. On Arena. Hate drafting is just nothing. So, like, I can deny somebody else the bomb, but I am probably never going to play against them. And I'm never going to have to deal with the fact that they got a bomb. Cecil! I'm being stream sniped. I'm being stream sniped by one of my largest benefactors. I better get past some crazy shit, brother. I better get past some insane shit, Brother Bear. He's hate drafting you? There's no way. There's no way. He would never do that. Not my goat. We could still take Jet here. This curve is looking... This curve is getting a little too chunky at the top end. They're the ones feeding us the flyers. Good. I need more of you in here. If I only had 6 members of Twitch chat in the draft pod with me, I could finally win a game. Okay, we could board wipe again, which seems pretty bad. You're almost a flyer. I don't know why I did that. That was that's what we in the biz call a stone cold mistake, in which you forget about what colors you're in. Yeah, I'll take more removal. Okay, parrot, hold on, potential. I got big flies. We got big flies happening. We could go Esper. We could end up in Esper. Let me cope. Shut up. That was a wild Z you spotted, yes. We could go Wooburg. What did I even start this draft doing? I was like, I'm gonna do... Oh, I was gonna do Jet, right. And then I went mono white control, and now we're on Azorius Flyers, and now we're here, and everything is going well. Okay, this seems not good for me. Whatever. I'm being hateful. I'm being hateful. Unagi, God bless. I have generally been pretty mid in this draft, but I did get my first ever 7 wins. I got Temur Iroh and Gruul Iroh and stormed all over folks. I just don't understand the limited format anymore. Like, yeah, it finally happened. What'd you do? I built a commander deck. Okay, we don't want Tiger Seal. I could take Razor Rings. I don't think I need Enter the Avatar State. I don't think I need Fixing that bad. Bird? Okay, God bless you, Cecil. Thank you, Cecil. Thank you, Cecil. I see you, Cecil. I see you doing your work, Cecil, and I appreciate it. Kolos, you sound worked up. I have 3 drops. I have plenty of 3 drops. Okay. It's gonna be a rough couple early turns. I mean, if you get a 3-color bomb, why wouldn't you want to build around it? Am I crazy? I think you are crazy. I think yes. The answer to that question is yes, you are in fact crazy. Okay, holy hell, some early flyers. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. We're definitely not playing you. I think the answer would be Elikman, because we saw it when I did the Toph draft, where you just... Many games you will not draw the card, and there are many games where you draw the card, and then it doesn't do anything, because you can't cast it. Like, for this set, it's genuinely a little bit easier because the archetypes exist in absence of those cards being your commander. Like, you could probably do, if you got past all the, like, removal lessons, you could do a lessons deck, and then Iroh's comes over the top of it. But I feel like you have to get combustion lesson. Like I feel like if you do not get the removal lessons, you get cooked. And then if you get the removal lessons, it mostly works out because hey, you have removal. I don't think we're playing you. You're like kind of ramp. Yo, it's a hog monkey. It is Donkey Juice. Good job. Okay, 42. What do we... Probably need both these geyser leapers and... Is all of my black Day of the Black Sun. Okay. Done and done. Done and done. I saw that, Cecil. Did you hear me? I feel like UA is just not good. You are a liar, is the thing about that. I don't think I drafted enough instants and sorceries. Like, I did not hit enough lessons for it to be super potent, but UA is fine. Alright, a handful of 4-drops, exactly as we predicted. A handful of 4-drops and a 5-drop, exactly as we predicted. You fucking cheater. You motherfucker. A goddamn turn 2 3-power creature? And reach. Where do the color combo names come from? The devil. Okay, now it looks like I had a plan. It now at least looks like I had a fucking plan. You... You got lightning? I'm so tired, bro. I'm so fucking tired. I just lose. I just fucking lose. And I can maybe stabilize by giving Aang lifelink. The problem is this thing sucks to Lost Days. Boom. What's up? Big three. Big three. Big swing there in the tempo. Yeah, I needed more. I needed some cheap lessons to put in this deck. Because Aang could genuinely stabilize this, but now the problem we face is I have to tap out for everything that could stabilize me. Eating up the tempo. Noshing the tempo even. Please take your turn, bro. I have a podcast to go film. Please. I don't do this card often, but Mamma Mia, I'm a YouTuber. Please, I need you. Dog. Please, I need you to hurry up. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, Legend of Roku? Yeah, good game, sir. Good game, sir. Fucking nothing I am doing against that. Okay, can anything be done again? I'm never listening to you guys about what cards are good again. This card is not good enough to justify the place this draft went. 9 non-creatures. You didn't play it? And had I played it, nothing would have mattered. Airbending seems to always work out better for my opponents than it does for me. I have a little bit of faith in airbending in general, but yeah, so far it's been underwhelming. Yes, I did, Cecil. That's all you, goat. That is all you. Draw your card. I do not wish to trade with you at this moment. Should have hate drafted the 3-1. You're so right. What am I even doing? I think I accept the damage race with open arms, and then Unagi. Wow, you suck. Wow. What a little stinker you are. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna hit him with the toilet snake. Are you for serious, man? Get your little swamp. Get your little swamp. It's toilet snake time. Alright, partner? If you have more good removal. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is okay. Because I think they swing and then trigger on the stack. Yeah, trigger on the stack. I just blow this guy to hell. Please don't have a protection spell. Blue does have like octopus form and shit. That is a not very cool thing you did. That is a upsetting thing that you did to me just there. Well, I can do this. I think that's worth it to just have... No! My watery grasp, you little dingus, bro. I'm gonna get you hence. I have a very playable card in my hand that you don't know about, but I know about it, and hoo boy, it's going to ruin your day. Let me read this more, because it's very relevant for the massive outplay I am going to perform against you with this card that is in my hand right now. Thank you fucking God. Thank you fucking God. I don't like you, bro. I don't like how you act. I don't like how you are. I think I clue just to draw Unagi in my next draw phase. White Bread, thank you for the 95-bit cheer. It's a monthly random deck roast decision time, boss. Would you like to see a clown and his circus, Get Goifed Loser, or Eldrazi Kindred? Show me Get Goifed Loser. Yeah, you know I've got it. They haven't drawn a card yet this turn, so that doesn't matter. Oh. Actually, that's good for me because it's not a May. Yeah, what's up, dude? Do you have a counterspell in hand? Please don't. Okay, sick. I would like to draw two. Thank you. This just in, layoffs this year have reached 1.1 million, the highest amount of layoffs since COVID 2020, which is why you should never trust my ass to draft a good deck in this economy. Certainly not. Can I stop flooding, please? Alright, so if they attack, I get my Unagi triggers. Or if they clue. Woo! Woo! Yeah, give me my cards, bro. I take that. I take that every day of the week. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I am regrettably taking that 3. Can I get a removal spell? My word. My good golly gosh. Where are my removal spells? Alright, down to 3. I'll take that. I can also waterbend post blocks. They are likely just going to try to kill me. So it depends how much removal they pull off the top. Oh god, and the Razor Rings was here. I mean, I'm actually so down for you to go after the Unagi. Okay, so I have Aang to airbend one of their blockers, which I think in this situation is just enough. Unless this is a very good card. Unless that's a very good card they've got in their hand. Okay, I think Aang double Razor Rings could do it. Okay. So I think they just lose now. No, I won't let you. I won't let you. I get to keep my snake. Thank you very much. I will keep my humble merchant. Have a good day. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. And listen, guys, I don't want to sound biased, but I feel like had I cast Avatar's Wrath at any point during that game, it would have been bad for me. Like it would have been an actively bad thing for me to have cast that spell at any point during that. We will never ever. There's no way to know if this spell is good or not. Wowza, that is a bad opening hand. Wowza, that is a bad opening hand. We are not of the opinion that spell is good in this deck, but yes, you are. You all told me. You told me pack one, pick one. Take it. Nothing can go wrong. It is the best spell in the set. You will be fine so long as you have Avatar's Wrath in your deck. That doesn't sound like me at all. Well, you said it. You tell me, you know, you solved that for me. I personally said nothing like that. Meow Mix, I will fabricate screenshots to that effect. Alright? Don't you talk that bullshit. I will fabricate screenshots to that effect. Yeah, you're gonna be tapped down, buddy. You're gonna be tapped down. Why not leap on his Geyser last turn? Because Geyser... Right. Because the auto-tapper did not account for this man who untaps permanents. Because I'm a fucking fool is why. Holy shit, actually, because I'm a genius, and I knew they had this, and I was playing around it. I think if they have one more piece of interaction, the game is just over. Awesome. Very good time. Awesome. Very high agency set indeed. A lot of important interactions, a lot of really, really critical decisions that all mattered equally. And I frankly, I love it very much. So how's Arena going? Because I made a promise I would be positive all today, it's going great. It's going very well. Prince, I have like 7 pieces of removal in the deck. I realize that's not the most a draft deck has ever put together, but I have a play set of Razor Rings. We do have removal. Fuck it. Avatar's Wrath might have helped. Actually would not have. I am mono blue. I will never tell you different. I can hear Z asking about Avatar Draft in the back, and it's taking everything in me to not yell, "It's bad." It's bad and not good. Oh my god, I'm getting lessoned on. I think I'm just going for like delay of game, and then hope I get Wan Shi Tong or the toilet snake again. Watch out, Gran will get turned on. I need you to never say anything like that again, Phelan. Oh, wow. We've been ally slopped on. All right, we're making it happen. It's all coming together. There's the Razor Rings. It's all coming together. That's right, you play Guru Pathik again. Is that card even good? It feels like a waste of 5 mana to me. What? Lost Days? I'm not of the opinion that it's the best. Yeah, I think Guru Pathik dies here. Woof. Alright, but I have shitty little birds. And with my shitty little birds, I shall attempt to race them in damage, and they will just hit me with Lost Days, and I will be very sad. Why are you targeting like that? Don't do that. No! God! Alright, I think we lost. Fucking immaculate. I love draft, bro. I love draft, and specifically, I love drafting the Avatar set in hit game Magic the Gathering, in which you get to play very fun games against fun people, and you do not have the worst time of your whole life. Excellent. What's good, Maud? How are we doing today? Every moment, every single moment, I come further and further to never drafting this set again. It's such a good time. It's like I have such a good time drafting it that I worry that if I draft too much of it, I'm gonna become like spoiled. And so with every passing moment, I grow closer to, like, for my own mental health, so that I can enjoy future sets, I grow closer to just, like, I don't know, pounding nails into my fingernails. Oh good, they have a badger mole too. Yeah, that turn took them 15 minutes and was very fun for me to watch. It was also an incredible amount of fun for me to watch as well, and I had a very good time watching them take that very slow and laborious turn. In what way is it worse than other sets then, coming from someone relatively new to MTG? I don't think it's strictly worse than other sets. I think the things that upset me about it is everything that is interesting seems much, much worse than just going like, okay, for this draft I have taken everything that says earthbending. For this deck I have taken everything that says ally on it. For this deck I have taken everything that says lesson on it. Great, good job, see you next time around. It feels it has the Bloomborough issue where it feels like Bloomborough that they have covered a lot of the perceived problem with by adding a bunch of meaningless choices, is my broad feeling of it. They've taken a draft experience that feels incredibly on the rails, and they've covered up how frustrating that feels by giving every archetype like a shitload of triggers to resolve and a ton of decision points, and many of them just don't fucking matter. Saint Say Not, thank you for the tier 1 sub for the 3rd month in a row. Welcome back to the dog home. It feels like the choices are meaningful to me. I mean, many of them are meaningful in the macro and meaningful in the micro and are not meaningful in the macro. Like, they are meaningful in the sense of, if you are someone who is like very, very up on, oh, this is a war of statistics, right? When you play Magic, you're not even trying to play well. You are trying to blunder less than your opponent until you win because you have made fewer mistakes than them. But you can't even play for a draw like chess, and so you're also dependent on whatever comes off the top of your deck. Like, sometimes, to continue the chess allegory, it's just like, oh, my board is all queens. Did you not? Or like, you all have the same power budget, but you get a random piece passed to you to put on the board every turn. It's like, oh, I got the queen this turn, you got a pawn, that sucks for you. But all the stuff about what Prince of Foxes has just lined off is like, what to airbend, what to earthbend, when to use when to use your waterbend abilities, when to use your exhaust abilities, da 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 da. It's all of this stuff that makes it feel very high agency, and I think fewer games than people think the outcome is actually getting changed by them. I think it is mostly fluff to make you feel like you have an internal locus of control. And I think that internal locus of control is true for the very, very good drafters. Like, I think there is... Here, we'll go into MS Paint for the rest of the stream. And this opinion is going to keep getting updated as I keep drafting Avatar and try to get, like, genuinely good at it. Because I refuse to have my opinions just constantly rebuked as like, yeah, well, this guy loses at Avatar draft, so we won't listen to him. I will win, and I will hold the same opinion. Is that not a purely subjective stance, though? Like, there's no way to know that it doesn't impact things to waterbend for less than a 3 power off the top. There may not be an objective way to know for that specific interaction. For many interactions, you can know because you can just examine the board state and be like, did this thing matter? Like, if you watch when we do these games, there's a ton of times chat is like, oh, you could have gotten this extra point of damage here. Oh, you could have drawn this card that we saw anyway, one turn earlier. Oh, you could have you could have tapped this instead of this. You could have blocked for one extra turn with this instead of this. And it's in situations where it's like, we lost by 18 damage and 5 bodies. So it is both true that we could have done more things that would have increased our agency, and it would have just been like, it would have been fucking trying to wrestle a hurricane. And so if the average Avatar, or the average like set agency based on skill looks we'll say like this. Incredible oversimplification. This is not what it actually looks like, but it is, yeah. We'll say skill expression or agency. Like, how much control you have over what is happening. And then we will say this is like actual player skill. Like, down here at the low level, you have very little. As you get higher and higher, you have more and more control, and there's always some impact of variance, and so this doesn't actually tap out at 100%, but like, you have a fair amount of control over what you are doing and what is happening to you. What I think Avatar is actually like is this. This is also an exaggeration. I am exaggerating for effect. Is you obviously have more agency than like 2%, even when you are a bad drafter like me. But this is what it feels like to me. Is most of these choices feel like time-wasting bullshit until you are very, very good and you can leverage all of them. And I think it is frustrating because this is what people say Avatar feels like. This is what people are acting Avatar Draft is like, because they take 2 extra game actions and then they're like, I had so many choices. This is such a high agency, compelling set. Wow. Whereas, whereas most of my games are like, oh, I could have. If this is like here, if these are the gates that are like, here are the important decision points. Over here, this is where game end. Right? And then this is where game begin. If we use the same colors, I would say, let's just pretend that you like bang around a little bit, right? You refract a tiny bit every time you go through a decision point. What Avatar feels like is, or here, how Avatar looks is, oh my god, we refracted 4 different ways. We even ping pong back another way. And then we come down this way and we even do a little swirly loop. That's me water bending the geyser leaper. And there's all these different ways that this could happen. Wow, isn't that so crazy and cool? And what I dislike is it feels like there's all these different paths that the draft can take, but most of these decision trees end in the exact same outcome. Like most of the decision trees, exact same outcome in terms of who won, who lost. It just makes the games take forever because everybody spends so much time thinking about all of these little blue paths. All of these little blue paths, these are the perceived paths. These are the things that I think this is probably currently a more accurate depiction of my overall feeling. And I'm going to keep trying to figure it out, and I'm going to keep trying to find the inflection point at which all of these decisions actually do begin to have a like positive payoff loop. There is some point along the curve of me getting better where I will begin to take advantage of so many of these choices that I can actually win more games because of it. And then I'm sure that I will think Avatar is like the best draft set ever. Because you know who's very good and has a very high opinion of Avatar draft? Veggie. That's because Veggie is high enough on that skill curve that he has a high degree of control over what he's doing in his deck building, over what he's doing in his games. And a lot of the time, he is able to make a different decision in a way that changes the game. And for 90% of Avatar, and I would say 90% of people drafting Avatar, it is actually much lower agency than a lot of other sets in Magic, just because of the incredible discrepancy in how powerful certain mechanics are. But it is tricking everybody into believing it is very high agency. And that is, I'd say, half of what tilts me about it. I could probably live with that if the games were at least quick. But we played like 3 drafts in 3+ hours on Arena. Like on physical, that would be incredible speed. But it's also very frustrating to have every single game of draft take like 10 to 15 minutes because everybody is tanking over this stuff that frankly feels like it does not matter at all. So we will see how good you have to get for the decisions to begin mattering, because I am not that good yet. Right now it is 100% a skill issue. I just believe that I believe that I will still hold the opinion that that feels bad even when you are good. It's like capitalism. Like, this is capitalism and Veggie's just a rich person. I like this draft because the draft is easy. You just pick the stuff that fits with your deck. See, I think that's what I dislike about it. Because you're saying, like, oh, the deck building is very on rails, and then the gameplay feels a lot more varied because I have all these fake choices to make. And for me, when the deck building is on rails, I'm like, this sucks, man. I'm five picks in, and now I'm playing what I'm playing, and nothing I do, nothing like 5 minutes into this hour-long time investment, I have made all of the decisions that are actually going to matter for what I'm doing. Because I've taken, whatever, I took this many rares. Maybe it's more than 5 picks in, but like partway through pack 1. That's how it feels right now. Starry-eyed, I'm saying that picking what works for your deck is not the same every single set, and this is much closer to Bloomborough in the sense of like, hey, you picked this card with this word, guess what? You are now picking all the other cards with this word. Like, the set is Bloomborough again, but instead of bunnies and rabbits and rats, it's, do you want lessons? Do you want Earthbend? Do you want sacrifice? Like, what do you... which sacrifice, not as much. Sacrifice actually seems like it gets to cook a little bit more, but it's more like lessons, ally, Earthbend. Which word do you pick? That is your personality for the entirety of draft. You can find new and unique synergies outside of specific specific archetypes. I think that is true in theory, and is another issue. With that curve that I talked about, because it's like, yeah, you can, and then the guy who cast Earthbending Lesson kicks the shit out of you. So we'll see. This is, I think, quickly, I think we are like 5 to 10 drafts away from this being my most played draft set. Oh, the issue is you can't, right? But isn't that like a better draft environment? Because even when those rails exist, you can still go to the more complex variations of the base archetypes. I mean, time will tell. It is a draft environment I like less. But if more people like it more, then it's a better draft environment, because they're trying to make the draft environment that the most people want to play. And like, quite frankly, even if I dislike it, I'm still drafting it a bunch. So as far as they're concerned numerically, like, yeah, it's a better draft environment, and that makes me sad because historically I have very much enjoyed drafting, and if Avatar became the average draft environment, I would stop playing limited within half a year. And I would just, and I think most of my streams I would, like, I don't know, try out Hearthstone. I would move to, maybe if Riftbound comes out with an app, like I would just pick a different game to play when I'm on stream, and we would still do the deck roasts. And that's part of why I'm playing this so much, because so many people do like it, that it seems like Wizards is probably going to take some cues from it, and try to make more sets like this. What's worse, Avatar Draft or Yu-Gi-Oh? I think Avatar Draft. Yu-Gi-Oh, I would at least have hope that I could make new and interesting content. But like, I'm remembering because Yu-Gi-Oh, especially if I'm streaming Yu-Gi-Oh, um, we could just like vamp a ton, and I could let them try to do my combo, and then or try to do their combo, and we could be talking about like AI in games. We could be talking about like which Yu-Gi-Oh submarine looks the most fuckable. We could be talking about any number of hilarious things, and then I can try to do my combo and it works or it doesn't. But my time is like more respected than it is in Avatar Draft, because in Avatar Draft I'm constantly having to like respond to things they're doing as well. Yu-Gi-Oh, it's just like whatever, hands off the keyboard, you're taking your turn, chat, what's up? This is me playing Yu-Gi-Oh Draft. How are you guys doing today? I am very late to the podcast. I am extremely late to the podcast, and now I am afraid because all I want to talk about is how much I dislike Avatar Draft, and they will not let me do another episode about that. So that's the feeling right now. We will continue drafting. So tomorrow we have one makeup roast to do. I think we're also playing mini shoot adventures. Maybe we draft more this week, maybe we don't. But that's the current feeling, is if... Okay, so you prefer that the deck building be the decision part and the gameplay being playing the deck you built the way it always works. Not all... I enjoy having decision points in the gameplay as well, but I feel like there are extremely few genuine decision points in a card game to begin with. And I think that's part of what's sinking it for me. Like when you watch me, I think, and this is off the dome, so I'm obviously going to have missed stuff. If I recount all 3 of the drafts I did today, I think there were 2 decisions I made in the entire 3 hours. I think everything else was a fake decision that did not impact the outcome of the game. Or did not actually impact the outcome of the game, and was a like mental French fry to make me feel like I was doing something. I think the only 2 decisions I made were misreading Palace Jailer, which wasn't even really a decision. That was just me playing a card when I shouldn't have because I did not read its text box. And then the other decision was not flashing in the Wan Chi Tong. Because even though we did a little bit about that, 100%, if I had chump blocked and like killed Hebai with it, we could have got something going there. Maybe we would have saved a fair amount of damage. We would have saved bodies. We would have made them go down a creature. Like that was a very big decision. And if you have been watching and paying attention to like, oh my god, why didn't Maul do this? Why didn't Maul do that? Every other decisions and blunders in a card game are the same thing. You are never in a card game, you are never making decisions. You are only ever trying to not blunder. So they are analogous. And so anybody, I think this would be a good thing to maybe understand where I'm coming from. If you were watching the games and you're like, oh my god, why didn't he do this? Why didn't he get this little bit of value here? Those did not rise to the level of like, this will not actually change the game state. This will just change the fake game state. So you are of the opinion Magic is like chess. I'm of the opinion it's relatively similar to chess, except you can't play for a draw, and sometimes you just get fucked. Okay, we're super late. I'm gonna raid my girlfriend, hit them with the bald Kai. YouTube, that's just going to be it for us, but thank you for keeping me company today. We'll be live again tomorrow at noon. Be kind, rewind, everybody.